Scrapping is sweet, scrapping is sweet. Terry's gonna scrap to the scrapping beat. And now it's time for that famous scrapper. Terry, rise.
Well, I'm famous here to my husband.
Well, probably at least the tri-state area.
Yeah, like my bestie. Okay, well, I'm still trying to clean off my table by making page kits with these ones that hardly have anything left. Oh, and I had piled all this paper together, and I actually had two different things of summer paper. One is Summer Dreams by Echo Park, and the other one is another Echo Park, and it's Hello Summer. So I think I have one with Summer Dreams, and I think the other, and I have two with Hello Summer, and then one other one that are like from page or from paper pad. So I have no idea what they are. Okay. Oh, except for one is another Echo Park. Okay. So this is funny because I took a picture of how I wanted this, and this, oh, this one is the Summer Dreams. I think this is just so cute, and it's got the flamingos on the other side, and I've already used the flamingos, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna use, and I might have used a little piece of these two, so I thought I would do this. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I thought I was gonna do, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm decided I'm gonna do. Okay, and it seems like one way was bigger than the other. I think they were both so close to the same size. Okay, so I was gonna do this. This was my plan, and I have a picture of it on my phone so that I could show it to you, or, you know, so I could make sure I got it right. And then I laid them down like this before I turned on the camera, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's like super cute like that. And I have two pictures I actually just have laying on my table here. So it's like if I decided to do like a picture like this where the people are on this side, I would just put it over here. And if I decided to do a vertical, I would just put it over here. Well, this one, you know, everybody's kind of looking center-wise, so I mean, I could put it anywhere. So I really like this better than the other way. And I gotta tell you, this paper here, this is really not my style at all, but I love this. And here's the back. You know, I have no love for that. So this, I really, really like this. I tried to use it one other time and I just couldn't figure it out what to do with it. But I really like this, the little plain ones, you know, just the basic cardstock. It makes it easier to look at all the other patterns, I guess. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna kind of wing where I think I want it, since it's just kind of random. And you notice I've just flipped over a paper that's the same color on both sides, so it really didn't matter. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that. Maybe like that. And let's see. I could put this here and you get to see a little bit of the white on the bottom and a little bit on the top. I think that's good. So remember, it's got to be here and up here. So both sides are hitting the pink. And again, I'm going to flip it over like I can't help myself. Anybody else do that, or is it me? Okay. Okay, I'm going to hit that with it and this one here. And so that way I've got some on each side. Let me pull it this way a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm going to put this. I maybe kind of shoot for the middle of this one still. So I'll do that. And I do have like still a bunch of these scraps still, but they are like just scraps, so I will keep it with this layout, or base page, I guess I should say, until I use them up. Okay, that's good there. And then I just thought, oh, I could just take the suitcase, take swimming suits, the flamingo, flip-flops, and just put them on the page. It'd be just so cute. So I'm gonna keep that with it, of course. And then I will keep all the scraps with it because I do have a pile of scraps. And let me see, these go with it. See, I still have this big paper here, but I just couldn't figure out what to do with it. So these are the ones that go with it. And I have to say, I think this little piece was the branding strip, but it could go with the other one for all I know. But I'm just gonna keep all those together until, oh wait a minute, I just picked up the other stickers. Yeah, that sticker sheet does not go with it. Okay, but all this stuff goes with it. And so I'll keep it all together. And oh my gosh, I was gonna put these on as banners, so I cut those, and then it was just too busy. I'm gonna just show you, you know, kind of, because if you're somebody who's kind of afraid to do this, which I just thought when I seen Janet of RTS Scrapbooking do this, I thought I could never do this. But I really liked it, and it's nice, kind of went for a fast page. So I was thinking about doing that. When I laid them there, I thought, oh my gosh, just too much pattern. But I like this with it being broke up with these big solids in there. So I really like that. Okay, so that's number one. And there's this stickers that go with it. Okay. And I want you to notice this, because this is what I realized. I would have cut this out of the center. And that's how come I have this, well, let's see, it's a 8x8 block, basically. And then this next one is the same. It is what? It's almost a 9 by 9. This is the other side, and this was actually from the baby kit. And I'm gonna use this. And so I need 1.5 inches on each side. And where's my pencil? Do I have that here? I think I picked it up for some reason. Let me grab that. I'm still here. Oh, some days you just can't even find a pencil. Oh, there it is. Never mind, it's right in front of me. Okay, so since I want to go up 1.5 inches, I'm gonna mark it here. So I can kind of get to the middle. But again, see, I cut this out of the middle. And this is that paper that, I don't remember what day it was, but I had flipped it and then cut it so that you had part of it over here and part of it over here on that baby layout. Okay, now do I see the, I think this is my mark, yep, and this is my mark, okay. And this is a really pretty pattern too. And I have no idea what this wood is from, but it might have been from this baby kit because it really goes good with it. Okay, I can tell it's not over to the left enough. And that should be good there. Okay. And I see a little bit of oh, if you see here tapping, it's gunfire because the military is practicing, I guess. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna do this here and here. And hopefully it's not too much that I can still work out my plan. And this, I love this. This one I used on the, it was Alex in Legoland. Okay, I'm gonna just try to line this up with the Gingham here. Oops, I am too far down. Okay, and I'm not gonna push it down too much. And I don't know if there's a top or a bottom. Kind of push it there, okay. And then I'm gonna do the same with this, but I think I'm gonna put a, what did I do yesterday? I removed all the scissors from this area, obviously. Okay. I'm gonna put a little banner on this side. That's nowhere near straight. Let's try that again. I should have brought out my little punch. It would have worked good for this. Okay, I think that's good. And then I'm gonna try to keep this where I want it. Okay. Okay, I think it should be good there. And I'm gonna weave it. And I'm gonna line it up with the, where the two greens meet. And then I'm gonna do the same. And you want to know what I really like about this? I don't think I've ever done this before. It's kind of nice to, I mean, it's like I get to where it's like I kind of do the same. The reason I come over like 30 days sketches is because otherwise I kind of do the same layouts. Okay, so I got that, just that little weave in there. And isn't that cute? I'm gonna bring over my pictures. I mean, I could do that here, like that, or if I got a horizontal, I can do that, or somewhere, you know, depending on where the embellishments are. That works really good either way. That's super cute. Oh, and obviously I did not push that down. Or did I even put tape on that? No, no tape whatsoever. I thought it was gonna stick by magic. Okay, so this one has to go over and it has to go under here. Oh, I'm trying to line it up with that and it's uncooperative. Okay. Okay, love it, love it. Okay, so this was the one that these are made out of papers from a paper pad, so with the exception of this one here is the Gingham and dots from Echo Park, which I bought at their outlet. So that's number 2. So I'm happy with the amount I got today. Okay, and this one here I'm gonna have to look and see how I did it because I kept playing with it for so much that I wasn't sure. Okay, and this could be matted, but guess I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, and again, I cut out the center, and I don't know whether I used the yellow. I might have matted it with the yellow, I'm thinking. Okay, and this one is almost a 8 by an 8. So each time I made them just a little bit off. Okay, so this way it's, let's see, it's a little bit taller if I go this way. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And let me figure. Sometimes it's hard to get that paper, meet the paper. Okay, and I got it right on the 2-inch mark. I really enjoyed doing, it was so funny because Ginger had a hop where you made your base pages ahead, and then it was in November, and then we did base pages. And it was great because it's like, you know how busy you can get during the holidays. So it's like, I loved them. And I just took all my pages and put them on the guest bed. And then I looked through I kind of took my box of pictures and went in there and looked for photos that I thought would look good with them. And I made a couple well, I think I made like 5 extra. And I ended up doing them all, you know, with the exception of 5, because she wanted us to do 20. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It was so fun. Okay, so now my goal is always to use them like they are. And this was a strip of paper. So I'm gonna put that down just like it is. And I have to say, I think these are all from this because sometimes I would use different papers from a collection, or, you know, from one collection and then another. Okay. And again, I'm just lining them up with the pattern that's on that yellow. So I'm taking that to the end, but you know what? I think I'm gonna clip it off just a little bit. And that's nowhere near straight. It still isn't, but it's better. Okay. And then I have this one. It's actually off the strips, like this here. Like I used something in here, and then this is just one of those. So, but I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use it all the way to the bottom. And I'm gonna put this kind of close to, you know what, I think I'm gonna flip it over because this red looks heavier to me. So I think it needs to go at the bottom and the blue needs to go at the top. And I'm trying to straighten it so I'm kind of on that line. I hope that's it, because I'd hate to have to try to pull it up again. Okay, that works. Okay, and then I have this red and this floral, and I'm going to use the floral. Now this one here I spaced out. You can see that this isn't even straight, but that's okay. Because my goal is to kind of use them like they are, and I'm going to let this one overlap this one just a little bit. Okay. And then I have these two here. I thought about not even, let's see. I gotta see what I'm doing here. Okay, because I'm gonna overlap this. So I need tape down here. I thought about not even taping this down, but I thought this kind of is more of a commitment. And I'm trying not to be so afraid because it's only paper. Okay, but I'm gonna do it this way. I don't know if that's as close as I want or not. I think I'm trying to get a little bit closer. Okay, I think that's more like it. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and just put up where you still see a little bit of the yellow here. And this one I'm just gonna put in. I'm not gonna tape this one down because I'll use it like this if I use a vertical picture, or if I use a horizontal picture, I'll maybe put it like this, you know, and I could maybe get 2 horizontal pictures on there. Maybe not, but I could use, you know, I could maybe use a couple different pictures, maybe like a small one over here or something. I don't know. I think now when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking it's unless I have a small one right here. Okay, I've got Alex here. So I could do something like that if there was like a close-up and then a bigger picture. So I see that as working well. And then I could still put my little, you know, my journaling card here. So I like that. So this one and then the next one are from that Hello Summer. Oops. What did I just do with my card? Oh, I just threw it over there with the pictures. Okay. Because I will put it together like in a bag. Okay. And then I have this one here, and this is also Hello Summer. And these are all a bunch of the strips, because I had like all the strips. And actually these were still all together. Okay. So, and then of course, I had this one cut out of a middle, because I probably use this as an outside or this as an outside. And it's like a story. That's my story. Okay. So actually I'm gonna take this one here that says summertime is here again, summertime is here again, summertime is here again. You know, I cut out that center and then it's like I think, oh, what, it just ends up being left here at the end. And it's like, no, I can get it done. Okay. Then I have this floral and I'm just gonna run that right across. And you can see a tiny bit of a blue line from when I trimmed it. In fact, does it go one way or another? It's exactly the same, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna put that tiny bit of blue line at the bottom. And you know, those 3 cards I put on that thing, it was like on the last one, I just decided, you know what, I look at those cards and do nothing with them, and it's the back of the card is actually the front page. So it's like, unless you're going to use like these here like they are, you might as well just cut them up. So that's what I decided to do. Okay, so I'm going to put that, I'm just going to butt this right up next to it. And this one I'd actually cut off a little piece of it because I was going to use it for a banner on one of those other pages. Okay, and then I have, where's my other little piece? Here it is. Okay, I've got these bees, and I'm gonna butt that right up against that. So I might not even use these until Ginger has that that hop again. Or maybe I'll use some, like when I go on vacation or something. So I can get a few done ahead of time. Okay, and then I have the clouds. And like with these cut apart things, I just thought, how would I like to see them? Because I have all these little strips. And so I just finally came up with a little, oh, and look at that, I'm not straight at all. Okay, let's see. Okay, 8 inches here. Am I 8 inches here? I'm a little closer than 8 inches, I think. Yep, and that would be the case of the paper. I guess I should have did it the other way. Okay, let me see if I can slide this up. Because you know, I just can't take it if it's crooked. Especially where you can notice it really bad. Okay, let me try to do the same with this one. Oh, don't tell me this is your favorite part of the video. Okay. Or maybe because then I'm sure it happens to y'all once in a while. Okay. Ah. Not because it's so wonky, it's like it wants to just grab. You know what? My yellow paper is not straight. I would say that's the problem. You know what? I think I might have to just put something over that. What do I want it to be? I will decide on something here. Have the banners. Am I just gonna do that? Let's see, do I want to just do that or am I gonna do something else? I think I like that. And that gives me an odd number, which I may actually prefer. I'm just gonna look at these again. I would not like that. I do have orange where I could cut out a little strip, but I don't think I want orange up there. So I think I'm gonna do the banners. I'm good at that. Oh, I do have these, but I don't think I want that there, and I don't want the other side. No, I don't see that up there. Okay. And I don't see that up there. So I'm gonna put the banners. Holler if you disagree. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay, I better do this. Okay. And do you think that's stuck there? Nope. Somehow I got it crooked. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I have, where's my little blue piece? And then I have this piece here that I'm gonna stick over here. I just love this little piece. I was gonna put it this way, but I decided I wanted it this way. And I'm gonna figure about, you know, close to the same there. And so like if I do, I would mat a picture putting it on here, I think. So I could put this over here, and that way I got, you know, a big place for journaling or embellishments. Or if I had another one, I would maybe do that over here and put journaling embellishments on here. Or if I had one that's, the people are facing the other way, I could put it over here. But with people over here, I just have to have it over here. So that is the last one, and this one is from that Hello Summer. So I did get 2 out of that. And you know, they're basically, these are really down to scraps. And so I have these pieces left. Oh, I have these stickers to put with it. It's like, put that Hello Summer like here, and you know, anything there. And we got these cute little clouds. And then I still have the journaling cards. I'm just gonna lay them here and see. I mean, that would be super cute right there. Now I have to do this again. So that would be cute with my journaling on top of that. I might just leave that in here. Or so I might leave a couple of journaling cards in here just to remind me that I have them. Because I probably won't, well, I might put these 2 pages together that are the same collection. And because, yeah, I want to use stickers with both of them. So then I will put these other scraps with these 2 collection, or 2 base pages. And because it's like if I can get these used during that time. I mean, these were some I had cut out for the 30 days of sketches. I do have these, but I don't, you know, I would cut them out or something. These are super cute. I love the bee. Yeah, I would put the bee in there. Got the butterflies, it'd be so cute. Those I say are my 3 favorite, or 4 favorite I have here. So I'm gonna just stick these right in here with this, just because it will remind me that I have them. And I'm gonna put this with it too. So that's it for today. I got 4 done, and I still have not figured out what to do with that, the princesses paper. I might just put it in with the Disney stuff that I have collected. So thank you for joining me. I'll have close-ups at the end, and have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.